All right. Greetings, all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Nooney. Allow me to welcome you back to Twin Mirrors. We are here at the fish shack that Nick had spent a lot of time on. I assume we drove here? Yep, okay, I'm just going to get turned around. I assume we drove here and I just walked this way down. I'm saying that because I'm wondering whose bike this is. Oh, it's Joan's bike. Is she here?
Joan rides this bike everywhere, which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
She's probably here. Recently burned?
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
I prefer burnt marshmallows. Okay, yeah, this is as fast as I can walk. I don't want to go in there immediately. Oh, never mind. I don't have a choice.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea
Oh
how
my
far that
goodness.
is?
Yeah, you'll make it.
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah?
Like
Why
you?
not? That's
Oh.
what you did.
I knew she was going to say that.
She's serious about this.
I'm an adult, yo.
Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, she
Well,
works
that
at the
was a miss.
pharmacy.
When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore.
Yes, you are.
I'm not asking for your permission.
I couldn't give it anyways. Open up to your mom. Don't make the same mistake I did. Or I made. You can always count on me.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
Even though she looks like him.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others.
Hold on, wait. Your father was murdered.
My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Oh, so I'm mistaken and you did question people? Or did you just say all those dumb things adults say that don't mean anything?
They wouldn't have told me anything interesting.
Or you were just like them? This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults. And I'm sick of this dumb little town.
Trying to tell her that I am investigating.
It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think. Not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You could be a journalist. Something with insects? Did she have an interest in bugs? I think she'll just dismiss the journalist part. I don't know. This is pretty pivotal right here. You can be you can be a journalist like your dad and like Anna and like me.
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kind of dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kind of sounds like you really want to be a journalist.
I am a journalist.
I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear.
Yeah, that's I am actually.
I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the
No,
responsible thing.
but
Make her stay.
I am
It's
trying to
for
make
her
her
own
stay,
good.
but like I think that will make her stay by telling her what I found out. I'll tell her the truth about her dad. I think that will make her stay. I'm gonna call your mother. You better smarten up. Start behaving. I'll call your mom. I don't think she cares. Like, what is she gonna do? Chase after me with her messed up back? I think to tell her the truth about her dad.
Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
No, I tried to be delicate earlier, and she
I
wasn't
was
taking
right.
it.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
Looks like I was right this for once
I
over
don't
the
know
dude
if
with the
that was a
glasses.
good idea. Me neither.
No, I think it
Hey,
was.
it worked.
I hope I don't eat those words later, and I hope she didn't contaminate
Now that I've
anything
kept
here.
your daughter from skipping town. Let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
That's cool that her dad was her best friend. Oh, that's where they measured her.
Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized.
This isn't a huge shack, which I guess is good. It means less to investigate. Is there a rod
This
missing?
is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Someone trying to make it look like something wasn't taken? Maybe he gave it to someone and then they're like, oh, so they're going to know somebody was here and he handed it out. So they put his here to make it look like he never had anyone else here other than him. That's something Nick would have done back then.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Yeah, right up there.
Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Possible hiding spot up here.
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden.
Up here, maybe? Top bunk? Oh, maybe up here. In the mouth? Oh, I thought it was like one of those Billy Bass fish or whatever. Those singing ones.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs. There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Because it was probably for the year before, maybe? All right, okay, a little kick in your step, please. Thank you.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive.
Habit-forming controlled
Joan wasn't just
substances.
acting up. Kathy has a problem.
I'm glad I didn't say I'll call your mother.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
There's the calendar. It's only 1 month.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
D wants to meet on April 2nd. I thought it was April 1st. Oh, no. He got the email on April 1st. And I guess they set the meetup date for April 2nd. Is this a map?
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Let me read it. Remember Caterpillar. Stripes or horizontal stripes up. Blue circles left. Crisscrosses down. And I assume this is like a compass. So the sun will be north. The trees or forests will be to the east. Earth and greenery will be to the south, and then water will be to the left. I'm assuming. That's the best I can make out from those symbols. Otherwise, I'll just memorize the patterns. Horizontal up, vertical right, crisscross south, and circles west. The heck's that noise?
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Oh boy, that's a lot. But I think I'll have to read this. So here, I'll do this. All right, you can pause each whatever. And let me pause so I can read it. And we will both be in the know together. Okay. So I just read it. Apparently there's some lady that owns the
Right.
property
I think I went through everything here.
of the cove, and apparently her only 2 rules are no stealing and no fighting. So I think we have to go to the cove.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
He could be the person that was in that article. I'm definitely taking that with me. What the?
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Remember that, and then Caterpillar. I don't have to read this again.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Dee wants to meet April 2nd, so that's it. I mean, there's nothing else that I can do. Wait, caterpillar.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Up, down, left, right. So the one all the way at the end is up, and then the one in front of that is left. The blue circles is west, and the crisscross is south. I don't understand though. What's the point of this? Is it in the pictures? It has to be directions to somewhere.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
I don't get the code. Can I go out back here? Let me look outside. Jeez, I can't hardly see anything. Don't tell me you're gonna walk me back in. Okay. So there's no boat. Oh, a comic book.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Wait, so I found the comic book. Let me see what happens when I look at that pattern again.
If Nick kept this, it means it's
Okay, never
important.
mind.
Just have to figure out why.
Yeah, remember caterpillar. Okay. We found the caterpillar. I thought he would make a connection to that, but I guess not. So I don't understand the pattern just yet. I didn't look at the tableware, but I don't think any of that matters. So if I go outside, I found the comic book. Let me go down the stairs.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
As he says that, the guy's just gone and he's alone again. Trying to see, is there no, there's nothing. Nothing associated with that caterpillar that I can understand at this point in time. It shows a pattern, like what order to open something. So like there's going to be something with those symbols written on it, and in order to open them, there's going to be a certain order that you push on the okay.
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
Rotted out of view. God, okay, so what am I missing? I had to have not seen something that requires that kind of code.
Man, bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Nothing on the ceiling. I already saw that. Well, it looks like I will have to continue to look, and I don't want to kill your time. So if I find something, I will be right back. I just found a fishing rod next to the fireplace. I was about to come over to look on this side of the tree to see if there was some sort of, I don't know, in-tree safe or something. But then I came and saw this, and I think that's going to unlock a memory. And what I ought to do, I ought to take a picture of the caterpillar. Kind of cheat a little bit, but it's whatever.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
Samuel,
You know,
he calls me Muley.
I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, worms are so cute.
You sure are, bud. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, a bug. Just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No,
Oh, she does
I
have a
can't
thing for
promise then.
insects.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
If I had seen this beforehand, I would have said insects instead of being a journalist, but whatever. I didn't see this laying on the log. I should have said insects. Alright, I guess now is about the time to keep prowling because I have absolutely no idea what that caterpillar thing is. Unless I leave. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to take a picture of my screen on my phone of the directions of what each icon represents, as well as the caterpillar, and then I'm going to see what happens when I try to leave, because maybe I've done all I can here. I'm not entirely sure, though. Okay, so now when I'm looking at the fishing rod bag, now it's allowing me to inspect it, because I guess after we noticed that his favorite one is posted up there, now we want to check, well, why is it in here? And I guess we're going to be able to check it now.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Oh, is this what the caterpillar thing is for?
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
Okay. That's why we have to remember caterpillar. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left. Right down, left, right, up, I think. Yep, that
Let's
was
see
it.
what we have here.
Just got an achievement called Code Breaker. Although I kind of cheated because I took a picture of it, but it wouldn't have mattered. He's physically right there, so he could have looked at both.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Uh-oh.
Opioids. From D?
Oh, don't
Nick,
tell
Are
me.
you looking into drug trafficking?
Was he getting drugs for Kathy?
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
It's a young dude. I'm assuming it's got to be the one in her article. Well, none of them have the letter D in their name. All right, so here, I'll do this. Who is the dealer? Dickie. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. Oh. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who he is. Keeps asking about Anna into cooking. All right, I'll do this. So you can pause and read each one, but I want to go through it thoroughly just so I get an understanding, and I don't want to push you through that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we just went through this. This guy buys drugs from him. This was the young man that was in her article. Didn't want his name in there. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. He sells drugs to him. He was just some dude. He never made it into the article. He used to work in the mine. Keeps to himself. He has a rifle in his truck or whatever. So this is D.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie. aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer.
Yeah, he wants
And
to
also
find
had
out who.
A lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should.
So he can keep buying drugs, but like,
Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened.
or he could have been the one to do it.
To find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Oh, that's true. I hope that's Anna. Just text her, be like, yo, where's the Cove? Let's go there. Because she's been there already. I just said that. What are you still texting, bro? It's a wrap. Man, I would not be comfortable there, alone, in the woods. I don't care how much I love fishing. God, look at that. I don't know what that is. Just mist or something? Dew? I think it's called dew. I would not be comfy there.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
Yep. Because
I'm on
they
top
found the
of
body.
suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
The police may be
I'm
involved.
Sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are
Cove
you
is
two
a woman.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you.
No, I gotta
Explain
listen to Anna.
everything. Show them. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine.
Yeah, the one dude. His father does. No,
How should we handle finding
the guy who wasn't named. The guy who wasn't named in the article, his father worked as a shipping whatever. The dude that was all the way on the right, I forgot his name. He used to work at the mine. I'll play it by ear, I guess.
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
I agree.
Makes sense.
That's rough.
That's rough. Were you even listening to me?
No.
Mostly.
Mostly. Sam, what is with you?
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brain. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
He's not being helpful at this
Don't.
point. He's just creating
Don't
doubt,
take
and
all
I don't
this
need to
out
hear
on
that
you.
right now.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
Right now, yes. You're being unhelpful.
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
Sorry, Anna, I'm sort of battling an inner demon right now. And he's usually helpful. In this particular case, he isn't. So I'm sort of getting a little aggravated with him. We've made it to the cove.
You sure you want to keep going?
We have to. I mean, we came all this way. Like, she's had enough of me. She has had enough of me.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm not a narc, bro. I'm Sam. What's up?
Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
I'll let Anna do the talking.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
John Deere.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
Yeah, I read the article.
Find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Yeah, I read the article, and I kind of gotten an understanding of this place somewhat. She only interviewed 3 people. He was one of them, and this place is like close to his heart. I think we've covered a lot so far. We've convinced Joan to stay. We've figured out where this place is thanks to Anne. We know that Nick was supposed to meet up with Dee, and he did, or maybe he didn't, but he was supposed to, but he ended up dying. Not sure if it was Dee who did it, or Dee knows about it, or what have you, but hopefully we figure it out in the next video. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you all to those who came to check out my video for watching my video. I appreciate all the views and notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and as always, take care, and God bless.